absolutely one of the best Shira hits that has ever been sculpted. But you do want to be careful because the hair extension piece does come off. It's not supposed to, but yeah, the glue does pop off. And then you're going to be left with something that looks like the back of Sinead O'Connor's head. This universe will burn! Who dares? Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel in Malaysia. Today, we're checking out the Deluxe Masterverse She-Ra action figure, the first ever She-Ra figure for Masterverse. So how did she turn out? Well, tune into the video and let's find out together. Also turning up in the video is a special appearance from Swiftwind. That's right guys, the classics Swiftwind is gonna be in the house too. Actually, on the back of the box for Swiftwind, it says here that you can create your own MOTU hero or villain in the Masters of the Universe Create a Character contest. Now, this was organized by MattyCollector.com in 2012. Those were some wild times, guys. The side portrait of Shira here on the box is just glowing with regal elegance and beauty. The full illustration on the back shows Shira riding atop Swiftwind, just soaring triumphantly through the air. That's right, okay, just look at this magnificent portrait of a woman warrior and her flying horse. And that's why we've got the classic Swiftwind turning up for the video, the only Swiftwind that's fit for this scale. But sadly, all the twisty ties have come undone in the box over the years. So yeah, he's kind of moving around in there. It's kind of a rocking horse, you know? The bio reads, when Adora raises the sword of protection above her head and cries, "For the honor of Grayskull!" she transforms into Shira, princess of power and leader of Eternia's great rebellion. And for one of the very first times in action figure collecting history, we have a lot of male collectors purchasing a Shira action figure. This Shira package has been the source of some controversy because a lot of collectors feel that the amount of stuff that they package into this deluxe set just isn't worth it, alright? But then again, it's the first ever Shira in Masterverse. So, hey, why go cheap, right? Besides, you're also getting two, not one, but two fabric cloth capes. Okay, so I figured that's gotta add up, right? What do you guys think? Look, I'm just gonna come out and say this to me is the best looking Shira figure that you can get out there for your money. Now, she really is beautiful. Everything about the sculpt, from the tip of her headdress to her toes, is done very well and proportionately. Now, I don't have the classics Shira. I held off on getting that because I heard that the first version they put out just could not sit well on Swiftwind. But with this figure, I now have what is probably the best Shira figure for the modern era. Now, we are honestly getting it too good these days with a commercial line like Masterverse, together with the quality of the sculpt on the Wave 4 Tila. In fact, the quality of the sculpts reminds me a lot of the early McFarlane toy stuff. Now, are there going to be people who dislike this? Yeah, definitely. Hell if I know why though. Okay, but I'm not going to say something like, if you dislike this, then this is not for you. No, even if you dislike it, this is still the best Shira figure for you. Up close, Shira looks even better. In fact, the paintwork on the figure is really well executed. Not that there was ever really an issue with Masterverse, but usually with human figures, sloppy paint stands out a lot more, especially if it's along the eyes. But there's no such thing here, guys. Now, her hair is one giant sculpted piece, but you do get a pretty good range of articulation. However, as I showed you at the start of the video, you do have to be careful as the glue that's holding onto her long hair is very poorly applied and does come right off. If the face sculpt reminds me of early day McFarlane toys, then so does some of the quality control here, right? And just like those early 2000s McFarlane toys Spawn action figures, you do appear to need some super glue handy when handling this figure. The detailing on the outfit is very nicely done. On camera, it might look like the gold paint application is made of reflective paint, but no, it's not. All right, it's not shiny in any way, but it just looks very nice regardless, especially when it's balanced against all of that white on her dress. The short skirt that she comes with is made out of flexible material, not cloth, but flexible, so that you can still get her into those high-flying kick poses if you got to, all right? So that's good, okay? That's a good compromise that they worked into the figure. The boots have a nice solid gold finish. You do see some detailing worked into the sculpt, but it's very light though, I have to say. Yeah, I do wish that this stood out a little bit more, but as it is, the boots still look good. Here's a look at Shira from the back. As you can see, the hair sculpt takes up a good percentage of the figure. But she looks very nice and proportionate regardless. You don't see any details on the back of the boots from this angle especially, but I suppose it's not necessary either. All around, this is just a fantastic figure, front to back, top to bottom. Accessories check. This is the shield that she comes with. It's got a nice blue translucent like center. The rest of it is all silvery. It's got some very nice detailing all around. The one thing that I absolutely cannot stand though are the handles in the back here. As I've shown you with some of the previous Masterverse releases, these tend to break off pretty easily. So you're gonna have to be careful when you're placing your arm inside. And then you've got Shira's weapon of choice, the power sword. Now this one is fairly basic looking, but it still looks good. It's got a blue translucent center as well in the middle there. And in fact, if you pair this up alongside with the shield, they actually go very well together. Yeah, all the color combinations here look great. They look great on the figure as well. For an outfit swap, she comes with a longer fabric red cape, and this one comes attached to a new shoulder armor section. The shoulder armor is actually pretty bendable though. Yeah, it's not solid plastic, but the cape is fantastic, all right? It's great to have an alternate look for Shira. And then she's got the alternate hit. This one comes with a battle visor on. It looks pretty good. It's very techno-like, very futuristic. And it also has the hair attached to it, all right? The hard hair piece. You're gonna have to be careful with this one. Don't get it pulled off, all right? I would have to say that, I do wish that they actually had a version of her where the head didn't have the headdress on, and it was just her plain features. Okay, we don't have that yet so far with this figure, but the two heads are great. Now, with the alternate head plus the longer red cape and the power sword in hand, I gotta say that Shira just looks freaking fantastic. How can you guys not feel that this is one of the best ever Shira figures ever for this scale? Some of you guys may in fact prefer the longer cape. I kind of feel that it actually adds a more regal look to her. There's something about this head sculpt, man. It just gets me thinking of a high-tech rave party, right? Plus, Shira's got the chest joint that just moves from side to side, and you can get it sort of just grooving to the beat. Oh yeah, move it, groove it, dance, dance. Come on, move it, dance, 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 dance. Now, what really takes the display to the next level is if you have the Shira figure paired alongside Swiftwind, all right? The classic Swiftwind. That's the reason why I pulled him out here, all right? Because these two just look freaking fantastic. I feel that I had to wait years, right, for the best looking Shira figure to go alongside this particular Swiftwind. And now she's finally here, okay? And then you can have her just sitting atop Swiftwind like that. And then the pairing is fantastic, all right? She just looks absolutely amazing. Better, in fact, than how He-Man looked like on that Revelation Battle Cat. And somewhere out there, I believe that there is a plan to bring Swiftwind into Masterverse as well. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'll destroy you, you wretched flying donkey! Curse you! Okay guys, so that's the video. Let me know what you thought of the Deluxe Masterverse She-Ra action figure. Like I said, this is one of the best ever She-Ra action figures ever made for this particular scale. I think that Masterverse is just blowing up the scene, especially when it comes to their female action figure sculpts, man. But however, I did see images of that Catra figure, and she's got those weird slots at the side of her head there. I don't have the figure yet. I suppose I will at some point, then I can talk about it a little bit more. But Catra aside, everything else that they put out so far has just been amazing, guys. Let me know what you thought of it in the comment section. Catch you guys again real soon. Hit it to the rhythm. Dance, 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 dance. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dance, 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 dance. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.